Welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. This is the player ratings for Crystal Palace 1, Everton 2, Everton top of the league at this moment in time, and another win for the Blues. Bit of a hard-fought game, this one. Didn't play as well as we did the last two games, but the Palace were always going to give us problems, weren't they? You know, I thought that before the game. But we've won, and I think we edged it out as the better side out of two. But check out the match reaction for all that and the extra time. This is the player ratings. Now, please don't shoot me in the comments here, because I've just seen man of the match shout, and I think 10 different players got a shout here. Anyone could have got it, and I did struggle. But I'll say me man of the match at the end anyway. So let's just get on with the player ratings. Jordan Pickford, I've just given him a 7 because we won the game. He didn't have too much to do. Didn't mess around with it at the back. That was a plus for him. Don't think it was his fault for the goal. I don't think it was really anyone's fault. It was just a great header, you know. I don't think many keepers would have saved that, to be honest. It was a bullet, and it was a great corner. So, apart from that, you know, done a job for us, and got rid when he needed to. So, I've just given him a 7. You know, we've won the game. I've given him a 7. Look at Dean. I've also given him a 7. Thought he linked up well with Richarlison a few times, up and down the left. Just does his job, doesn't he, for us? That left back position. Always getting stuck in, and he's a tidy player on the ball, and really held it up for us well at the end there, you know, just letting the game run out, just, you know, just switching with the Charles and a few passes and stuff, and he just done a job at left back, I thought. So yeah, I've given him a 7. Nothing too over the top of a performance, but done a job at left back. Yerry Mina, thought he played well actually, and I've given him a 7. Palace did, you know, bombard us with crosses and stuff, but I thought him and Keane dealt with them quite well, to be honest. There was a moment where he lied down on the floor and tried to head the ball off someone, which was weird to see, but I thought he done alright, Mina, you know. I thought he had quite a good game, so I'll give him a 7. Michael Keane, the same. A lot of people might blame Keane for the cross, for the goal, but look, he's gone up for it and just slightly missed it, hasn't he? And the fella's scored, but you can scrutinise every goal. Every goal will be someone's fault, and I thought Keane actually played well round the back today with me and defended well, to be honest, so I'm giving him a 7. Same as Coleman, I've given him an 8. I thought he was brilliant today, you know, led by example for the captain, up and down all the time, and I don't know about you lot, but sometimes I just feel like it looked like he had his pace back at times. He was beating their left back a few times for pace, especially in the first half, and you know, connected with James Rodriguez, a great ball from James, and he got the assist for the goal, you know. So the other goal was a penalty, but the only goal we scored today, he got the assist, and I thought he done really, really well today, Coleman. Thought he was immense, to be honest, so he's getting one of the higher ratings today, and that is an 8 for Seamus Coleman. Andre Gomez also getting an 8. I thought out of the 3 midfielders today, he was probably our best one. Last week he was a bit quiet, but this week I thought he was really on top of his game, especially the first half. He played a few lovely swayed passes across the field and really got stuck in. And I thought he was more involved today, you know, looking forward a lot more as well, instead of passing backwards all the time. Obviously he did do a few backwards passes, but he was always looking forward, always looking to make something happen, being a little bit more patient, waiting for runners and not panicking. I just thought it was a good all-round performance for Gomez. He got brought off after 17 minutes or something for Sigurdsson, I think, but I thought he played really well, Gomez, so he's getting an 8. Alan, I'm giving him a 7, and look, he could have got an 8 today. He did play really well and sat in front of the front 4, but he was just giving away a few needless fouls there on the edge of the box. But I thought he done alright, you know, maybe a 7.5 for Alan. I'm being a little bit harsh there. I just don't think he was quite as good as Gomez. I've seen a lot of people saying he should have got man of the match, but I'm just going with what I seen at the game, and sometimes you do get lost in the emotions of the match and stuff, but what I seen today, I thought Gomez was the best midfielder out of the 3. But I'll give him a 7.5, Alan. Done a good job at times, and I love the little sideways passes he does, like bends it round, doesn't he, to the wing. But yeah, done a job, but just give away 1 or 2 needless fouls there, but on the edge of the box. But played well. Decore, I've given him a 7. I know he's not getting a 7.5 either, but I thought he had a bad first half. Decore definitely grew into the game second half, was much better player, and he did do a brilliant challenge for us when Zaha was counter-attacking. That was the best thing he'd done today, I thought. But he did break up the play a few times in the second half as well, but first half I thought he was the weakest player on the pitch for us. Just giving it away needlessly at times, and there was twice he gave it away there where Palace broke. One of them, they nearly scored from it, but picked up his game second half, and that's a sign of a good player. If he's having a bad game, he gets back into it and doesn't give up. So Decore gets a 7 today, not a bad game. James Rodriguez, I've given him an 8. Did fade a little bit towards the second half, but the first half he was playing some lovely balls, and even the second half he was as well. He just looked so clean on the ball. What a pass to Seamus Coleman for that assist. What a ball. Last year, we don't score that goal. We just don't score it because we didn't have a player with that vision. And there was other times he was just picking players out with ease. He put Richarlison through with a lovely ball, and if Richarlison had better control, it was 2-0. Or was it 2-1 at the time, maybe, I can't remember. But he was just brilliant that first half. And second half, he did do a few lovely little passes and touches as well. There's one time where he miscontrolled it when he was through on goal there. I can't remember who put him through. I think it might have been Sigurdsson or Gomez. Sorry, not Gomez. He went off for Sigurdsson. But anyway, the second half he was put through and he just miscontrolled it. The only time in the whole game when he done it. But he was brilliant. And we are blessed to have a player like this at the minute. He just looks fantastic, doesn't he? Thought he scored a free kick as well. But James Rodriguez gets an 8. Oh yeah, by the way, the second half as well, when he had the ball by the edge of the box, like 4 players surrounded him, I went, there's no way he's getting out of this, and he just sprayed it across to Luca Dean. What a pass. I think it was Luca Dean anyway. Richarlison, I've given him an 8 as well. I thought he had a really good game, Richarlison. Especially second half, was battling like hell down that left-hand side, getting kicked everywhere by the Palace players because they couldn't deal with them. He gets himself out of some tight situations, and you know what? He scored a penalty today, and it was a brilliant penalty. When he done that run-up, I was like, oh, what are you doing, Richie? I just had visions of that League Cup game where he blazed it over the bar, but it was an excellent finish. It was a brilliant penalty. And I just thought he'd done really, really well today, Richarlison. Brilliant work rate. What a player. He's maybe still our best player, I don't know, but he's one of our better players, isn't he? And today he was on form. Always an outlet as well. Always trying to run the ball out towards our goal all the time. And linked up well with Luca Dean down the left. So I'm giving Richarlison an 8. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I'm giving a 7. Could have got more maybe, but I don't think he was that involved for long periods of the game. But he has been told to stay in the box. So he scored as well. It was a good finish. Keeper maybe should have done better, but he scored. He scored at the end of the day. It's in the back of the net, and that's 5 in 3 Premier League games for him now. I think he might be the top scorer. I'm not certain, but long may continue with Dom. And towards the end there, he won us a few free kicks, battled in the air. He's a great jumper of the ball. He really is. 1 or 2 half chances in the game, but I feel like if he's given the opportunity from 8 yards out or 6 yards out, it's a goal. We just need to get it to him a little bit more if we can, like we did in the West Brom game. But it was a tough game today, so Calvert-Lewin weren't involved as much as he'd like to be probably, but still scored, arguably. Wouldn't say he's won us the game, but he's contributed to winning us the game, hasn't he? So I'm going to give him a 7, maybe a bit hard, maybe a 7.5 there. But I thought Richarlison was probably the better player out of the two, really. Substitutions, Gylfi Sigurdsson, give him a 7. Come on, broke the play up a little bit for us, calmed us down a little bit. There was a ball that he tried to play through and it bounced off towards Dom, but I just thought he'd done all right, Sigurdsson. He's the... trying to find the word. The sensible sub at the minute, isn't he? On the 70 minutes to bring on and just calm the play down a little bit. He's got experience. Thought he'd done all right when he come on. Iwobi. I've actually give Iwobi a 5, and that's probably because we won the game. Maybe he could have got less. Came on, I think he got the ball 4 times and given it away 4 times. But always battled to win it back, so there's a plus. Give him a 5. Tom Davis, give him a 6. Didn't really have time to do nothing, did he? But there you go, that is the player ratings. Now I'm going to give my man of the match to Seamus Coleman. I just thought he led by example today, like I said, and got the assist as well for the goal. And like I said, looks like he's rediscovered his pace a little bit. So yeah, Seamus Coleman is my Echo Falls man of the match, if you like. So there you go. That is the player ratings. Don't forget to check out the match reaction. Please like and share this video. If you want to comment underneath, please feel free about the game. And if you want to check the channel out and talk about all these movies behind me, the link will be in the description. Thanks so much. And for all more on Everton, stay tuned to the Toffee Blues. See you later.